No matter how we feel about practices of the Chinese government, one fact is undisputable. Their support for the zero-emission industry has put the People's Republic of the forefront of electric revolution. The EV sales in China contribute to 50% of the global market. The gap is rapidly widening. In this video, we will be exploring the newest plug-in models from this region and evaluating their potential on the international arena. Before we plunge into the sea of Chinese electric cars, subscribe to the channel, and let's get technical. The Geely-owned Swedish-Chinese Link & Co. is already conducting road tests of their new all-electric Zero EV, though the concept was first introduced just last September. The heavily camouflaged pre-production prototype replicates the design of the original and boasts a dynamic profile with low overhangs, glass roof, and a wide front fascia with slightly hidden headlights. Several e-motors of undisclosed capacity are expected to output 536 horsepower combined, while the EV promises to cover over 300 miles on a single charge. Other confirmed features include a height-adjustable air suspension, adaptive damping, and co-pilot semi-autonomous driving assist systems. Though the haters of Nio were thinking that the company is just one step away from going bust, it turns out that it's actually alive and well, with the all-new sedan model on the way. The ET7 is already said to be a new Tesla killer, at least on the Chinese market. It has attractive styling, extremely aerodynamic body with a 0.23 drag coefficient, and a minimalistic interior featuring ambient lighting, renewable rattan, and a smart cockpit. The sedan gets a standard dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain setup that promises up to 653 horse and 624 pound-feet of output. It can be paired with 3 different battery configurations, 70, 100, and 150 kilowatt-hour, with up to 445 miles of EPA estimated range. In production since late 2019, the electric crossover is one of the few Chinese EVs that have officially made it to the European shores. In 2020, the Aiways U5 was launched by Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands, while further expansion is planned by 2021. The model will be winning the EU customers with dynamic exterior, straightforward handling, and a minimalistic yet sophisticated cabin. It offers comfortable seating for 5, gets a 3-piece driver's screen, a large 12.3-inch infotainment, smartphone compatibility, and radar and sensor-reliant driver assist. The source of propulsion is a synchronous electric motor with 204 horses and a 63 kilowatt-hour battery, packing 220 miles. Unlike the first EV model by Xpeng, the G3 crossover, this 4-door coupe is built on the new dedicated smart electric platform architecture that enables both rear and dual-motor all-wheel drive setups. Labeled by the media as China's Model 3, the P7 adopts the same trim labeling as the Californian Giant. Specifically, the sedan can be ordered in the long range, super long range, and high performance grades, which range between 250 and 300 miles. The EV is equipped with the X-Pilot 3.0 that goes beyond driver and passenger safety by ensuring Level 3 autonomous driving. The in-cabin tech of the P7 includes an intelligent cockpit with voice recognition and an 18-speaker Dyna audio. Make your input in the development of electric vehicles by smashing the like button. And thanks for the feedback. Let's get back to it.
After receiving a $200 million cash infusion from the Taiwanese electronic giant Foxconn, Byton was saved from bankruptcy. The shutdown cost the company the departure of the founder-CEO Karsten Brightfield and liquidation of the R&D department in Silicon Valley. However, it appears that the first EV of the brand will get back on the production track starting from June 2021. The M-Byte SUV will be sold in the rear and all-wheel drive powertrain configuration with 268 and 470 horsepower respectively. The battery size is trim dependent and should vary between 71 kWh, 190 miles, and 95 kWh, 240 miles. The major highlights of the M-Byte's interior are the enormous 48-inch infotainment display and rotating front seats.
Besides the loud announcement of cool-looking and highly spec'd electric sedans and SUVs from China, the dominating majority of EVs on the home soil are city commuters. The tiny K27 and K23 four-seaters by the Kandi technology group are perfect representatives of the Chinese zero-emissions fleet. The duo has about 60 horsepower, 70 miles per hour speed, and 59 or 111 miles of range. Both models get large touch infotainment displays, anti-lock braking system, and dual front airbags. Interestingly, this duo will be exported worldwide from 2021, including the US. So if you fancy the cheapest electric car on the market, Kandi's on the top of the list. Backed by Warren Buffett himself, BYD is a large manufacturer of cars, trucks, and buses that offers a wide range of electric models and has two joint ventures, one with Daimler and another with Toyota, dedicated specifically in development of EVs. In 2019, the company presented its first luxury sedan concept named Han, and a year later launched it to the market. The midsize received three fully electric modifications, a rear-wheel drive with 218 horsepower and a new generation blade battery in two sizes, plus an all-wheel drive with 487 horses and a large 77 kilowatt-hour pack. Of course, the model also gets a fully connected cabin featuring NFC mobile phone key, 15.6-inch infotainment, and di-pilot collection of driver assists. Though MG Motors has its roots going back to 1920s UK when its predecessor was established to manufacture sports cars, today the marque is owned by the Chinese SAIC. All of its cars are based on the parent company platforms, while the R&D is split between China and the United Kingdom. The brand's latest newcomer is the MG5 electric wagon, that is basically a rebadged version of the Nio E15. The car is propelled by a compact single-motor drivetrain jumped by a 52.5 kilowatt-hour battery pack. It ensures 0 to 60 acceleration of 7.7 seconds, offers a range of 191 miles, and is compatible with 50 kilowatt charges. Though the new car marque from Geely Group was established just 2 years ago, it's already aiming to conquer the Chinese EV market with 10 new cars planned by 2025. The brand's first global model, Geometry A, is powered by a 163 horsepower motor and comes in two versions, standard and long range. The two are juiced by 51.9 and 61.9 kilowatt-hour batteries, good enough for 178 or almost 220 miles, respectively. The electric midsize sedan may not look radical from the outside, but it does boast impressive aerodynamics and plenty of standard upmarket features like active door handles, head-up display, and intelligent voice assistant. How do you feel about the rise of Chinese electric cars? Should the rest of the world start paying attention to EVs and ramp up the production not to be left behind in the electrification race? Let's discuss these questions in the comment section and talk about your favorite models. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and smash the like button. We'll meet again soon.